Going hard.
Going hard, yo. Go. Going hard, yo.
Going
Go.
hard.
Going hard, yo. Go. Going hard, yo.
Going
Go.
hard.
Going hard, yo. Go. Going hard, yo.
Going hard.
Going hard, yo. Go. Going hard, yo.
Going
Go.
hard.
Going hard, yo. Go. Going hard, yo.
Going
Go.
hard.
Going hard, yo. Go. Going hard, yo.
Going
Go. Going hard, yo. Go. Go.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Going Hard podcast. I'm Josh DeLay. This is Al
Hello.
Wagner. And over here,
Hey, how you doing?
Producer Pete. It's Producer Pete.
It is Producer Pete over there.
So it's we're in the real dog days of summer here, huh?
Yeah, straight up heat wave happening. I wonder if it'll still be happening when this episode airs.
I wonder
Probably.
if it's hot everywhere. Let's ask the listeners. Hey, is it hot in your neck of the woods?
What part of the country do you live in that's hot?
You know, I want to start talking about the weather more on this podcast.
Is there a podcast that's like strictly just weather, where it's like they just talk
They just
weather,
go, like,
they just talk weather the whole time?
They just go kind of city by city, every city in the United States.
This city here,
Yeah.
this one's like 58 degrees. That's kind of funny.
Well-
it's summer. They should be a little warmer.
Well, let's try it out.
Yeah, I was gonna say if
Weather
there isn't
in
one.
cities.
Yeah.
That'll
We have a producer that can type things into Google for us, right?
Yeah, I don't like to overwork him though. He works
agree.
hard.
I agree.
He
Hey,
works hard.
No, stop. Take a break.
Buddy, I
Stop it.
really don't want you to fucking over exert yourself, dude. It's hot, dude. We've been talking about the weather. It's
That's
warm.
actually true.
It's balmy.
He's the only one over there actually like clickety clacking on the keyboard. He's burning calories. We don't need that.
Yeah. Do you smell weed?
There's the
I do.
the Fairweather podcast.
Yeah, those guys are a bunch of fucking. I mean,
Yeah.
sorry. Another thing I'm trying to do on the
Oh,
podcast.
yeah.
So first of all, I'll tell you what my idea for the podcast today is after this. Okay. So now, you want to do some fake like music into your microphone? It's like-
Bum, 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 bum.
Very good. Ladies and gentlemen, you are listening to the Weather in Cities podcast. I am your host, Josh DeLay, weatherman, and I'm here with co-weatherman.
Yep.
Alan.
Meteorologist is what I go by.
And over here we have our fun little intern, a cute little guy.
Oh, hey.
Cute,
Nice,
a little girl,
nice.
actually. Sorry, a cute little girl. Patty.
She doesn't identify that way.
Anywho.
Or Zimzer or whatever.
Yep. So we're not going to talk about any identities. We're just going to talk about the weather. This is the Weather in Cities podcast. So in Accra today, 77 degrees.
77. Ooh. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
In Addis Ababa, 63 degrees.
Oh.
Yep.
Addis Ababa.
Mm-hmm.
That's one I haven't heard of before.
In Algiers,
How fun.
74 degrees.
How fun.
Amsterdam, 57 degrees.
Wow. See, I'm jealous of some of these places,
Anchorage, 53 degrees.
Nice.
Athens, 69 degrees.
Ooh, hey, nice.
Okay, no, we're not going to comment on this. We're just doing the.
Oh, sorry. No, I
We're just
don't
saying.
I don't know what my job is as co-weather guy.
Well, have you ever heard a weather guy say, "Oh, nice"?
Well,
Does that happen on the
they
fucking
should-
local news a lot?
They should start probably.
All right, let me continue.
I don't
Allow me
know.
to
Okay.
continue.
No,
all
go ahead.
right?
I'll be quiet.
We have 169 more cities left.
Nice.
Atlanta, 74 degrees. Baghdad, 82 degrees. Bangkok, 79 degrees. Beijing,
Bangkok.
66. All right, God.
Sorry, I couldn't contain
look,
myself.
all this podcast is names of cities and then their temperatures. That's all it is. There's no editorializing, all right?
Okay.
This is what the
fine.
news used
Good
to be
God.
before Robert Ailes fucked it all up, all right?
Yeah, and this is why the news wasn't making money before all this.
Well,
I'm starting to think that Fox News has it right.
Beirut, 75 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
So this is basically my pitch for our next podcast.
No, it's good. It's good. So what's the name of the podcast?
Weather in Cities podcast.
Weather in Cities podcast. Okay. All right.
And by
That's great.
and it's really just temperatures in cities.
Days late.
It doesn't like say a high or low or like or like humidity or precipitation or any of that sort of thing.
And I would hate to say that we're, you have to cite your sources. We're on timeanddate.com.
Oh, okay.
So
time and date. That's where you get your weather from, huh?
yes. So I've already broken this. You kind of forced me to. I was trying to just say some cities and some.
Oh,
some
sorry.
weather. But we're gonna do a clean podcast today.
Oh, I think we are.
No, I know, but
No, I think we're okay.
Because we did the swearing within the parameters of the Weather and Cities podcast.
Yeah, it's a different podcast.
Separate
entirely.
podcast.
Yep.
But the going hard is going clean.
Weather going big city weather going not clean or whatever.
Sure, I like that. So what I've realized is that on this, and I know we've come to this conclusion multiple times, but we're just too darn blue, you know.
Yep.
You're green and I'm blue.
Well, I like to think you as red, like as red as you can get.
Well, sure.
Yeah.
I have read a lot of Vladimir Lenin's texts.
Mm-hmm.
And Vladimir Lenin was a guy who was very interesting, you know.
Did he write books, or are you thinking of like Karl Marx? I think he was the book guy, wasn't he?
Yeah, but I think Karl Marx took a lot of Lenin's ideas.
Oh, yeah, I suppose.
Well, I think Stalin actually took Lenin's ideas. He kind of.
I'm not a
them.
well-read man myself.
You know what? Me neither. But all I know is this is some good, clean fun we're having here, and that's really important.
No, I mean, so far we've been doing really good. We've read the weather.
Yeah.
We've talked about communism, and
I saw a very fascinating documentary the other day. Would you like to hear about that?
Go ahead and tell me about it.
It was called the grasses in cities. And that's where I actually got my temperature in cities.
Idea for weather in city
and
podcast.
it described how cutting your grass. If you cut your grass, you're a colonizer.
Okay, I'd like to hear more.
Yeah. So basically, from an environmental standpoint, a lot of like these indigenous cultures didn't cut grasses and whatnot because it was better for the earth to let a natural ecosystem thrive in your front and back lawns.
Yeah, what's up with the whole grass mowing thing, you know?
It's colonizer stuff.
I suppose.
It's things that they do.
So that's a mark of, so like if you're like ever out traveling and you see a mowed yard,
just be like, colonizer!
Scream at them.
Yeah, they're colonizers.
Yeah.
And I think it's what it is it's a
They could just have sheep too, though.
Yeah. Wait a minute, but if you have sheep, they'll cut the grass.
Well, exactly, but like it makes it kind of more. It adds a level of complexity.
Could you imagine a sheep that could like really level that grass?
Yeah,
I think you would know.
Nice and even. Okay, yeah.
I think you'd know if a sheep was in there.
Yeah. So we're talking neat.
Also, I'm talking about
grass,
we're talking about when we were talking about grasses in cities specifically. So I think you'd also see the sheep.
Yeah.
What's like an indoor-outdoor sheep?
Yeah. I want to get a couple sheep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just to fuck or what?
I mean, as a side effect, I guess. How much do you think a sheep is?
All right,
wait, you just come on. Hold on a second. I was keeping it as clean as I possibly could, and you come in calling me a goddamn sheep fucker. Good Lord!
I didn't call you a sheep fucker.
I mean, you insinuated it.
I asked.
You insinuated that I was. Okay.
I didn't. I asked if you would like to fuck a sheep.
Well, all right. I mean, maybe. Would you? If you owned a sheep, it's your sheep. You can do whatever you want.
This is like almost the exact dialogue from Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
Actually?
Yeah. But that's okay. That's
how much is a sheep though? Well, wait, hold on a sec.
A lot cheaper than a wife, if you know what I mean.
Wait, is a sheep? Is that right? How much is a sheep?
Yeah, one sheep.
One sheep.
Or you get
how
two
much
sheep.
are sheep? How much is one? How much is a sheep?
Now, producer Pete is swinging the $200 to $250.
$250? You can just buy a sheep for $250, and then you don't have to feed it. You just let it in your yard,
and then you don't need a wife anymore. You got that sheep instead.
So you gotta make sure you get a. Well, I guess the other one's a ram. Wait, is there a difference between a sheep and a ram, or are they both sheep?
I think a ram might be like a male sheep.
Well, yeah. So like, okay. And then what's a female sheep called?
A ram.
A ewe? Is it a ewe? Is that what it is? Is that what a ewe is?
Yeah, I think I'm right.
Oh, it is a ewe. Yeah, it totally is.
Wow.
Yeah, see, I'm well
so
versed.
There's a ram and a ewe.
Rams and ram ewe.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
No wonder everyone's always fucking sheep. It's in the name.
That is the fucking biggest like dad joke on the planet.
Well, look, man, we're trying to clean this podcast up, but also
nothing but dad jokes.
Well, we're trying to clean
Live
up,
on
but
the
maybe we
Going
can
Hard podcast.
maybe we can broaden, because think about all our audience is mostly like young, hip, progressive folks.
Yeah,
but let's get some dads in there.
A couple dads would be nice. I feel like we don't get as many emails as I would like, and I feel like the ones that are the email writers is the dad.
Yeah,
demographic.
well, our demographic, they don't write emails.
They don't. Yeah, none of them are. I mean, maybe if we had a texting line, but I'm not giving out my number. We'd have to buy a burner phone for half of these fucking next gen liberal city folk that only text people or whatever.
Of course,
yeah. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, we could just blast our numbers out online too and see how that goes.
We could.
You want to blast your number out? Hey, you want to blast Alan's number online quick?
701-212-6.
All right, there we go. Blasted.
Blasted.
We should just give up all the information, and like he's completely at the mercy of me editing
Dude,
this.
fucking God.
Yeah, I assume you're gonna buzz it out.
It's a real game of chicken. It's a real game of chicken we're playing here, Alan.
It's funny because I don't trust that you will bleep that out.
It's real 50-50 right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I'm not gonna lie. I might actually flip a coin.
I kind of have. Oh, good God.
I might just leave it up to the gods.
Jeez.
How about this? I'll flip a coin twice, and if it's heads both times, I keep it on. But if it's any other variation,
I'm a gambling man. I'll take those odds.
Those are decent odds.
Yeah, and I don't know. I feel like everybody that listens to this podcast right now probably has my phone number. But if we ever make it big,
you don't know that. We're big in Japan.
Yeah, those Japanese people are just gonna be they're selling my phone number.
Yeah.
To like who'd you even sell? Who'd you even sell it to at that point?
Credit card companies and shit.
Yeah, they just be like, hey, you want a credit card in Japan or what?
Yeah. I mean, you're a worldly man. You might be in Japan someday.
I just don't get the logistics there, but that's true though. So if we get big, and then people from Japan start listening to our podcast, and then they sell my phone number, and then I go to Japan because we're on a tour.
Yeah.
Of Japan.
Then everyone can get a hold of us and see where we're at.
Yeah. Then all of a sudden we have crazy Japanese folks stalking us and whatnot.
Yeah.
I mean that's on you if you want. I mean because you're gonna be with me probably. So
here's what I think. I think any love from fans is important. And also, I think people don't want to people in Japan, they're not like these animals here in the United States. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they know how to behave themselves. They'll be respectful.
Yeah, they're very respectful people in Japan, I hear.
Yeah, but they actually like learn respect instead of like all their parents being like, oh, children need to have thoughts and they need to express themselves.
Yeah.
It's like
enough of that.
There's like a toddler just slamming you in the dick repeatedly, and their parents like, oh, they're autonomous. They need to be autonomous. So if they want to hit you in the dick, it's important for their development that they hit you hard in the dick.
Oh my God. I know people that raise their kids
of
like
course,
that.
There's so many nowadays.
Worst.
The thing about our generation, we still got reared with something of a
If I ever have a kid, it's not going to be just a closed fist. I'll tell you that much.
Oh, well.
It's going to be an open hand, and I'm going to slap it right across his goddamn face.
Well, that's better than a closed fist. So I'm glad.
Well, no, not just though. It's going to be that also.
So you're like alternate strikes. Like one hand's going to be open and the other one's going to be closed.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's a lot better than having two closed ones, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I didn't say anything against having both.
Oh, so you'll mix that in there too.
Well, maybe you'll have one open, one closed, and just come in from both sides. They won't see that coming.
If you hit your kid with two closed fists, I'm putting your number out.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep that in.
Well, this is why I'm never having kids, though.
Why?
Because I would beat the shit out of
Oh my God! What an admission.
Listen, I don't have kids. It's fine.
I wish you were famous.
I don't have I mean, sure. If I ever have a kid, all right, everybody look out. I guess. I'm gonna beat
everybody look out.
I'm gonna beat the shit out of
you beat shit out of everybody. You just said everybody look out.
Well, yeah,
You just threatened the whole world. Like your anger is gonna know no bounds.
There will be no bounds to my anger.
there will be blood. All right. No, I mean, Oh, that's cool, man. Like
Yep.
what I appreciate is your honesty. Now, I wish that you were a famous person, so that way when you would come out and say statements like you would, you would fight the world.
If I'm ever a famous person, like they're gonna have so much random fucking nonsense to choose between for this podcast.
We could scrub it.
Yeah, we could scrub.
I'm gonna scrub everything except for your number if you get famous.
No, that's cool.
Everything else around the number will be scrubbed.
That'll be fucking tight.
And I'll put the name. I'll change the name of the episode to Alan's number, and I'll put a little timestamp, and they can just click right to it. I'll also leave in all my good, non-offensive jokes. Everything else will be scrubbed.
It's just like you're like this like fucking goddamn priest over here, and I'm just like over here just cussing and talking about like fucking sheep and shit.
The 30 seconds on each podcast where I'm funny. I'll just keep all that in.
Yeah.
And then yours will just be like
just absolute vulgar.
It'll just be a deep
yeah.
fake of you just going down on a sheep.
just to the left of you in every episode, and you're just ignoring it too.
Yeah, you'll just have a male sheep put his horn in your ass while
Jesus fucking Christ!
licking
You mean a ram, right?
licking some curly sheep muff.
You mean a ram ramming me? Huh?
Yeah, he's gonna ram you with his ram horn.
Ew.
Ew. Damn it. This was supposed to be the clean podcast.
Listen, I did not start.
I wanted to talk about the documentary.
I didn't start this.
The grasses of the cities.
Like I can't. Okay, I was on board with it.
I
I can't help that you like don't have any goddamn self control. Okay.
Well, you started talking about sheep.
Well, and so we just immediately went to fucking sheep.
Well, you didn't give me a trigger warning, but if you're gonna start talking about sheep,
okay, all right, okay. Next time we talk about sheep, I'll make sure to mention that I'm about to talk about sheep to ensure that you.
You know what else we need to do
What?
on this podcast? We need to put a trigger warning out just on all episodes that this is a straight white cis podcast. You know, buddy. I'm four things in this world.
Yep.
Straight, white, cis, proud. All right, those are the things that I am. And that's what we're gonna put. We're gonna put this is a fair warning. This is a proud straight white cis pod.
Do you think we could can we just like put that in the tags of like all of our episodes or something? Just be like, hey, make sure you guys know.
Have you ever looked at the way I tag these episodes?
I haven't, but I should because I guarantee it's ridiculous.
Well,
I'm sure you do a decent job, but I guarantee there's some pretty fucking wild shit mixed in there. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. No, I'm great at social media.
You're really triggering the algorithm and all that whatnot.
I try to. Look at this creepy
shit. We have who do we got? Is that a person or is
that was
a
dog? Person? That was my girlfriend.
Okay. Hello.
Hey, babe, we're doing a clean podcast. You want to come say something clean? No. Okay.
All right.
Alan fucks sheeps.
I do.
And by the way, I know you're thinking it's just sheep, but no, he fucks so many that you have to put an S on it. At a certain point, that would you like?
There's so many sheep.
It's like a unit of measurement for sheep. It's sheeps, and that's how many you fuck.
Well, yeah, it's like a murder of crows. It's like a sheeps of sheep.
A sheeps of sheep. Okay,
it's the fucking dumbest.
He
shit I've ever
he
said.
fucks heaps of sheep. Okay,
okay, there we go. Heaps of sheep.
Heap of sheep. Anyway, let's get back to the clean side of things, huh?
Yeah.
So you have kids?
Nope.
Oh shit, that's right.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, they're. Yeah. No.
Well, okay. Well, I'll talk to you about my kids.
All right.
So little Ulysses.
Oh, you bring. Oh, that's actually a good name to bring back if you're gonna bring back.
Yeah, my son's name is Ulysses.
That's awesome.
He's 3 years old. He's starting pre.
Congratulations to him.
He's a dapper young man, Ulysses. He has a vest.
Does he have like a curly mustache and like a finely shaped beard?
We did pencil in one of these mustaches. We did pencil in one of these mustaches and send him to preschool.
He only takes black and white photos in his dapper outfit.
Well, he does. You know, as you know, my baby mom was a very artsy lady, so she's taking some pretty cool photos. She has one of those cameras that like explodes. You know, that has the hood over it.
What? Oh,
you know what I mean? Remember those?
Yeah.
So we take a lot of pictures of Ulysses with that exploding camera.
One of those cameras that explodes.
Yeah, I don't know what they're called.
I don't.
It's very antiquated technology.
The flash is like just straight gunpowder. Yeah.
I think that actually might have been what it was.
Yeah, I think it is just straight like gun. It's like an actual gunpowder. Like,
so anyway, we have one of those, and we sit little Ulysses down on the stool, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And I go up to him and I say, Ulysses, my son, stare into this ancient contraption. It's gonna capture your soul. And Ulysses just kind of gives me that 1,000-yard stare that he's so famous for.
Yep.
and just takes a photo.
Because his soul's already been stolen so many times previously. So
we've been taking a lot of pictures of him, man. Really a handsome a rapatronic camera. That's what it's called. Read. Don't you know how to read?
I don't think there's an E after the P in that like that.
But there's not two P's though.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
No,
It's a rapatronic camera.
No,
Yeah, he's right.
I don't
right.
think this is that camera.
Do you can you look up a photograph of Ulysses S. Grant, by the way?
Ulysses? Well, why are we talking about? I didn't name him after Ulysses S. Grant.
I didn't say you did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I keep talking about my son? I'm
Yes,
trying to.
please.
I'm trying to inform the audience and be clean at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So Ulysses comes home from preschool the other day, and he has this like kind of horizontal slash in his arm.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, Ulysses, what happened there? And he just kind of runs, he kind of scampers into his room,
As he does.
leaving little droplets of blood on the floor. And so I'm
Mm-hmm.
kind of cleaning him up as I go. And I'm like, well, what happened here? And he's like, I don't think the world understands me. And so parenting's hard. I just kind of left him be.
Is he all right?
I don't know. This was actually just literally before we started the podcast. He's just in the room. But Ulysses is a tough man.
Yeah.
I think he'll make it through.
He's a hardened soul at the
I
age
told
of,
him that if he's gonna
the age of 5. He said he was 5 years old, right?
he's 3.
He's 3
I told
years
him
old.
that
He's a hardened soul.
I told him that if he ever does that again, it goes too deep to tourniquet the wound.
Yeah. Well, at least he did horizontally.
I think he's gonna be.
No, he's just crying for help.
I think he's gonna be a Marine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
He can handle a lot of pain
Mm-hmm.
and also.
He could be the president one day.
No, I don't want him to be the president.
Oh, what's his middle name?
S. Well, he wasn't named after that guy though. I swear to God.
Fair enough.
There's other guys.
I believe you.
There's other Ulysses out there.
Mhm.
There's that movie Ulysses.
Wait, what's that? What's that?
I don't know.
about?
I've never saw. I don't watch
Yeah,
movies.
I've never.
You know what
heard of
Ulysses is about? Okay.
it. There we go.
That's how.
There's the G man. Hey, give a little photo of the G man there.
Let's see Ulysses S. Grant. It's so in.
Oh my God, that looks just like your son.
It's really uncanny.
Mm-hmm.
Good looking guy though.
Real dapper man.
Good looking guy. Now Ulysses S. Grant. What did he do with his life?
So was he a Marine then? Is that what? Like, did they have Marines back then, or is a Marine? Are Marines like kind of like a? Like
I think
newer...
they're a newer thing. I think it was like just like the Army, and then it was like you get a little Navy, and then maybe you got a little Air Force, and then maybe you got some Marines.
Well, yeah, Air Force wasn't until like the
Wright brothers. The Wright brothers actually founded
that
the.
that was like 20. Wait, no, when were they? They were like were they late 1800s?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Did you know that the Wright brothers were the first Air Force generals of the United States?
Yeah.
They had to like get a running start off a hill.
Uh-huh. They moved them from the bicycle force. They had a bicycle force before.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, where it was just a bunch of army dudes on bicycles with rifles,
Yeah.
muskets,
Yep.
as you will.
Musket rifles.
And then they're just like, well, this force is a little silly, so they decided to try out the Air Force.
And that's history.
That's how history.
That's
works.
just indisputable. Like like people are gonna be bored about this, but it's like it's
Yeah, I was
just
gonna
it's
say
just
this-
facts. Like I'm sorry that I'm presenting you a series of facts and you guys are bored because you can't handle a clean dad podcast. I'm sorry. What do you want us? What do you want us to get in trouble again? Is that what you want? Is it like what do these people want?
Yeah, no shit. Do you want us to like? We're trying to make a goddamn living over here. All right.
I'm not even trying to do that. I'm just trying to show.
I might quit my job today.
Did you?
Yeah.
You
I'm a
should-
podcast man.
Okay, well you shouldn't have done that.
Why? I thought you said we need to like. You sat us all down after the last podcast and you're just like, listen, guys, we need to really give our all to this podcast.
This speech did happen.
Yeah, and so I took that to heart, and I left my wife, and I quit my job, and I burnt down my house and all my possessions, and I'm moving into the podcast room.
Okay. All right. No, I mean that's interesting. I feel like.
Well, no, I'll be here so I can make music all day long,
Yeah.
and think about funny things, and bring it to the podcast for more entertainment for our listeners.
And like I'm okay.
You'll have to feed me and stuff, but I don't have any money anymore.
Yep, I'm
but-
okay with that. That'll be fine.
Okay.
But I mean, I didn't tell you. That was not ever the intention.
Well, you made it pretty clear that you wanted us to like give our all to the podcast. You know.
Yeah, but
You literally said, "Hey, everybody give their all."
yeah,
to
but
this
giving your all,
podcast."
that's what we call a metaphor, Alan.
What are you talking about?
Like with giving your all doesn't mean you're actually giving your all. And additionally,
no, I know, but you didn't do the the finger parentheses. When you
yeah.
were
So
saying it.
you think every time someone does metaphorical speech, I do these?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. This is more of a sarcastic thing, not so much a metaphorical thing.
Well, listen.
I think you're confusing sarcasm with metaphor. Here's what I said. Okay, so giving. And by the way, you didn't give your all. You actually destroyed everything in your life.
No, I gave it all away. I just gave it away.
But you didn't. You raised it. You burned it to the ground.
Well, it seemed funner than the alternative.
Yeah, but you like giving you all the pockets. It would have been awesome if you would have sold your house, sold your wife.
Oh yeah, I could. Oh yeah, okay.
You know, however way you could
Sell the house.
and then that money you give all of that to the podcast.
Sell my wife.
Yeah, but
Sell my wife.
yeah, but it's too late now.
Sell my wife.
I mean, look, if you can find a way to wrangle her back in, my guess is that she's down at the police station, kind of sort out what's going on.
Yeah, I think I might have an arson charge.
You sure might.
Good thing she doesn't know where you live.
Yeah, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she does, but
Well, I know, but like she just you can just tell her that because you're moving soon, so I mean,
Yeah.
I can just like
look, I'm not even worried about me. I mean, you're a goddamn wanted man at this juncture.
Well, I know, but you can't give me up though, you know.
Yeah,
So, I mean, you're kind of aiding and abetting.
yeah, I'll be sure to give it my all when she comes here. Be sure to really protect you.
No finger quotes. All right, I like.
Yeah, so you know it's
I know
real.
you're serious. Yeah. All right.
And it wasn't. I'm not gonna give my all. You know, I'm gonna actually give my all.
There we
you know
go.
what I'm saying?
Fuck yeah, dude.
I'll do everything I can to make sure that your wife doesn't bring you to justice.
Thank you.
And
Well,
that,
yeah, how will the podcast go on if I'm in jail? It just won't work.
yeah, I don't know. We've never really experimented with that, so it'd be interesting to see.
They would, we could set it like I'm sure like they have like a call time, and you could just call me in and do like 10-minute segments once a day.
Yeah, if you call into the
And
podcast from prison, that would actually be great.
That's seven days a week.
Yeah, that'd be
And
cool.
that's 70 minutes. That's about a podcast worth of.
It is.
Yeah.
You know, this is good, clean fun.
Mm-hmm.
This is good, clean fun.
This is as fun as this is as clean and fun as fun and clean gets.
Did I ever tell you about my daughter?
No. Well, unless your daughter's name is Ulysses, we never really got around to gender, I guess. But
Ulysses is a man.
okay, but I dude, I don't know. I mean, people are naming their kids all sorts.
No, and I understand, and I respect everyone's choices, and I think that's good that you asked.
Well, no, yeah, I figured I'd at least. I mean, I didn't get around to it when we first talked about it because I was just kind of letting you riff off that.
And
a little bit,
I appreciate that. It wasn't a riff; it was all truth. But
no, you're right. Yeah, sorry.
So my daughter,
Okay.
Kathy,
Okay.
she's 6 years old.
Oh, so little Ulysses has an older sister.
She had her last day of school today.
What was her name one more time?
What? Kathy.
Okay.
She had her last day of school today.
Last day. Okay.
Yeah, the school year isn't over, but she was hit by a bus and she's dead.
Oh, so it's her last day like ever.
Well, at school, whatever. Good riddance. I always wanted a son, and once Ulysses popped out of my baby mama's puss, I had no need for Kathy anymore. She was nice, though.
I mean, I've never met any of you.
You
I
should
didn't
have
even know
seen
you
her.
yet.
You should have seen her. She was always just like begging for my approval.
Yeah.
Never gave it to her. That bus sure did, though.
Sure did. It sounded like the bus really gave its all.
It sure did. Sure did. And you know about my oldest son, right, Matthew?
How old is he?
13.
All right, so you're taking big breaks in between having these kids.
I sent him to military school.
Right.
He's failing. So that's why little Ulysses, he's my little Marine.
I didn't even know you could send him to military school. Well, no, I mean that's like boarding school and stuff, right? That's military school, isn't it?
Yeah, of course.
But he's failing out. So little Ulysses is going to be in military
He
school.
can't swim even a single lap around the pool in the barracks.
That's bullshit.
Yeah. Because I busted his limbs up so badly.
Yeah, maybe you should start up the old bus and treat Matthew like you did little Carla or whatever.
Kathy.
Yeah.
And by the way, the bus driver was very apologetic.
Yeah.
Like I could tell he was pretty bummed about it.
Yeah.
He was like, "I'm so sorry." I was like, "I totally." I was like, "I totally understand."
Was that before or after you?
Here, let's
paid him to run over your kid?
All right, let's do a role play here. Okay, so you're the bus driver. I'm gonna be Meme.
Okay, this is fun.
Producer Pete is little Kathy crossing the street on the last day of school for everybody, but also the last day
of her life. Yeah,
for sure for her.
Yep.
Okay, so I pull up. I'm like, where is this little fucking bitch? She's always late. She's always fucking late. This is because it's in dialogue. It's okay. We swear. This fucking bitch she's always late. She fucking never eats all of her meals, and she's fucking half retarded. Sweet girl, but god damn it, where is she at? Oh, there she is crossing the street. Okay. Oh god, that bus. Hi, Daddy. Hi. Hey, there's a bus coming. There's a bus coming though. Oh god, it just hit you. It just hit you. It just hit you. It just hit you. Oh shit. Well, that's one less thing I have to worry about. I guess I better get out of the car and make it look like I give a shit.
Yeah.
All right, boop. Shit. Is that my daughter?
Oh, hey, did I hit something?
You killed my daughter.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Why do you want to like apologize or something?
Oh yeah, sorry. I guess.
Sorry.
Yeah, Jesus. You drive around all day in a school bus and expect a person not to hit at least one kid a day.
Yeah. Well, I guess I gotta like take care of it. Do you want to just like back up?
Yeah, I guess.
It's like I guess you could just drive over.
No. I was gonna say I'm gonna go. This is the way I was heading.
Okay, you just drive over.
I'm gonna go straight.
Just go over.
I'll try to like make sure I dodge like the what's left of the head.
There's not
so you can bury.
So you
can have a wake or whatever.
Truthfully, I never much cared for her head.
Oh, okay. Well, so I just won't turn it all.
Keep
then.
it rolling.
Okay.
All right. Well, you have a good day. Sorry about the inconvenience.
No, yeah. I mean, it was pretty fucking shitty that I had to stop and talk to you. I guess. So.
I'm really sorry for the inconvenience.
All right. Well, see you later. I guess.
I'll peel her off the asphalt here, and we'll be on our way. Sorry. Hey, I'm sorry.
And scene.
So that scene didn't go exactly how I had planned.
Yeah, I wasn't going to allow it to go anywhere you wanted it to go.
Oh, why?
Because it's funner for me.
You were supposed to be like the guy who was like actually sad, and then like, why did we both not care? It didn't make any sense. One of us had to care for that dynamic to be fun, but instead we were both just sociopaths. Just meeting on the street. It's like, hey, would you like to go murdering with me sometime? It seems like you're into that, just like I am.
Yeah.
So I think that's why little Ulysses is cutting himself because he was in the passenger seat when my daughter died.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's a hardened soul. You know, he has had 3 years of his soul being sucked out by.
I'm creating a Marine one tragedy at a time, buddy.
One photograph at a time.
He's a good boy.
Yeah, he's a good little guy.
So I think we've related to the dads now.
Yeah, I think we did a good job. I feel like probably, I guarantee we wrangled at least 30, 40 dads.
Few dads? Okay.
30, 40 dads.
So we'll be sure like the name of this episode will be like clean dad humor or something.
Fun with a couple of guys who like dads and stuff.
I'm a dad.
Yep, and one person who's also a dad.
I'm a dad once removed.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
What if you found? Girl. What if you found I mean, what if you talked to somebody who lost their kid who's like a dad and just be like, oh, so you're a father once removed, you know?
I'm sure he would really appreciate that joke. All right. It got really hot in here. We need to turn the AC on again. So we'll be back with more clean family humor after this. Dallas, 91 degrees. Denver, 88 degrees. Detroit, 85 degrees. Oh, hello there. Didn't see ya. This is Josh from Weather and Cities podcast. The only podcast where you hear nothing but weather, a.k.a. temperatures, and names of cities. No bullshit.
And for our second advertisement, Brawny paper towels. Have you ever has your son Ulysses ever slit his own wrists and was bleeding all over the floor on his way to his bedroom.
Yeah, actually, that happened today.
And you look around and you're just like, "Fuck! How am I gonna clean this shit up?"
How will I do it?
And you go to the kitchen, and sure enough, Bronny's got your back.
There's Bronny in my kitchen.
Bronny's in your kitchen. And
is there some Bronny in my
there's
kitchen?
some Bronny in your goddamn kitchen. You grab paper towels and you scrub it on up. And to tell you what, nothing gets blood out like Bronny.
Bronny, get the blood out. And now time for the second half of the podcast. Poor Ulysses. Poor Ulysses.
Hope he's all right.
He's a good guy.
Going Hard Podcast. Producer Pete, Alan, and John.
Hey, welcome back, everybody.
Hey, welcome back.
How was the break?
It's good. It sounds like you had a relaxing break.
I
that was a good yawn there.
Took a little nap.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy thing about Percocet.
It helps you sleep.
It makes you a little
Real sleepy.
Makes you a little groggy.
Is that true?
Well,
What do Percocets do?
it just makes you feel real good.
Okay. That'd be good. It's really hot out. It sucks sleeping in fucking warm temperatures.
Yeah, the issue with taking a Percocet on a hot day, though, is you might just pass out in the sun and die.
I mean, I couldn't imagine a more relaxing way to go out, though.
Yeah, I agree, man. I agree. That does sound pretty good. I can think of one more relaxing way, though.
Just a bullet in the head.
I was gonna say getting my head chopped off by a samurai sword.
You're a lot more creative than I was.
Well, a bullet to the head. I mean, it's straightforward. You're just practical. You're a practical
Practicality,
guy.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just talking about just switching the lights off real quick.
You ever gone to the doctor before?
Yeah. I don't like it.
What'd you go there most recently for?
Let's think here. What did I go for? I thought I had an ear infection. I had to get some fucking earwax removed.
It turns out it was a yeast infection.
Yeah, apparently some fucking lady with a yeast infection rubbed her vagina all over my earlobes and stuff.
Some lady,
Yeah.
just not your wife.
Well, no.
Okay.
Yeah, she's clean.
Okay.
My
sure.
wife is.
No, I know it's great, but is she like aware that like you're getting yeast infections from
Well,
other
yeah,
ladies?
I told her I had a yeast. I told her I had an infection in my ear.
I think
And
it's yeast.
yeah, and then like I brought up how I made bread and stuff.
Yeah.
It's like yeast. It's crazy stuff, that yeast,
Yes.
Yeah. So she knows.
But is it all cleared up now?
Yeah, they went in there and they scooped her all out.
That sounds really gross.
Yeah, it was wild. Dude.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, it was pretty nuts.
How about you, producer Pete? You go to the doctor ever?
No.
Never been?
No, it's too expensive.
Yeah, it is. It's really expensive to go to the doctor.
Yeah, it sucks.
Which brings me to my next point. We gotta kill all these fucking doctors. No, I'm just kidding. All right, but here's what it is. You pay a lot of money to go to the doctor, and then you go to the doctor and they kind of dick you around. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You know what's like? I had a doctor's appointment today for 3:45.
Yeah. Yep. 3:45.
And I checked in at like 3:35. So I was like, you know what? They always make me wait. I'm like, so I bet if I get there like
nice and early.
I bet if I get there like 10 minutes early, then they'll actually come to me on time.
When did they get to you?
I don't know, like fucking 4:02 or something.
It's bogus.
It's
kind of seems like they're running on their own time.
What's the point of making an appointment?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? We're appointing a time in which we're both going to be prepared and ready to do what we need to do. He knows at 3:45 what's happening.
Yeah, he doesn't get. He's just swinging his big doctor dick around though, not giving a fuck.
Apparently.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like you may as well just be like, hey, just come sometime in the afternoon and just sit down, and then whenever the guy wants to, he'll come and talk to you and be all like casual about it, like he didn't just make you wait 17 minutes.
Yeah.
27 minutes.
That'd be more preferred, I think.
Yeah, just be like, just let me know.
Just show up.
Let me know I'm gonna be fucked.
Hey, let's make an evening out of it. That's what they should say in their response to like, what time do you want? You want to slot at 3:45? That's cool and all, but let's make an evening out of it.
Yeah, let's make a whole affair of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like a nice, friendly way of saying that you're not fucking getting this time back ever.
Yeah, and then instead of making an evening out of it, they just make you wait an extra 17 minutes and do the same bullshit they should have done 17 minutes ago and send you on your way.
But it sounds friendlier.
Yeah.
Yeah. Doctors need to work on their verbiage. They should go back and spend an extra year going through English courses.
Yeah, they didn't have to do enough of that.
Yeah, and then maybe they'd write better on the prescriptions.
You know,
because that's a funny thing.
I can
that they
almost
do.
guarantee you that, sadly enough, like medical doctors,
Yep.
I almost guarantee that the majority of them are better writers than like 75% of English graduates.
Yeah, 100%. They get a lot of flack for it, though. You know.
Right, because like the thing about being like an English major and like being good at writing is like, yeah, you just should be good at. It's like you should be good at that.
Yeah.
The bar is so low because we're so fucking stupid. It's like hey, are you able to like manipulate words in your fucking your native tongue?
Language? Yeah.
Like it's like not really. It's kind of tough. It's like, oh yeah, really? Is it because you just watch TV all day? You fucking idiot.
Yep.
Those guys were like reading at like a 12th grade level when they're like 4th and 5th grade. Like they knew they were gonna be doctors young because they were so goddamn smart. It's no coincidence.
Yep.
It's not like I just know a bunch about medicine naturally. It's like no, they just actually have the capacity to understand it because they're not dumb. And if you have the capacity to understand all of that language and you're good at English, you're better at English than someone who's just like, yeah, well, the feminist theory on this text. It's like, you fucking dope.
Are you hoarding some regression from like back when you like were in college for English? Or
I mean, I'm guaranteed that almost every doctor I meet can write and read better than I can.
No, for sure. See, here's the thing with me. I'm pretty sure that in like I'm gonna give it no more than 5 years, I'll have completely forgotten how to physically write with my hands.
That doesn't sound good, buddy.
No, yeah.
That sounds like a medical emergency has occurred.
I just think it's inevitable.
Well, you think you're gonna have a stroke?
No, nothing like that. I just I'm just basing this entirely off of the only times I actually like write things, or like I mean I like read things obviously, but like I most of my days are spent like typing. Or like I don't really like read books. I do audiobooks and stuff because I'm a fucking busy man. And I don't get time for that shit.
I'm sure that's why you do it. Continue.
Yep. And then I've just been watching my signature. Like that's the only time I actually like write is when I like sign my name on shit.
Yeah.
And I've just been watching my signature slowly just devolve into a straight line.
Yeah, that's what I do too. I just do the J and then
no, because like it's funny because like you can still see like how like it could potentially be like an A and maybe a W.
So did you actually have a signature that you had a thing?
Oh no, yeah, it's funny because like I still have all of my my IDs from like my first one until like I mean there's a few missing ones in between there, but like from like my first one until like my most recent like ID. And you can literally see like my my signature like evolve from literally a fully spelled out name to like what is now just like what presumably is an A and then what maybe might be a W.
Okay, and this is
it just squiggles out into and it's just straightening out.
Right.
Yeah,
I get it.
Yeah,
and you think this is because you're becoming more retarded?
Yeah.
So you don't think this is like any of this sort of like you just realize that it's bullshit to sign?
No, I just literally think I'm gonna not know how to write.
You actually can't form the letters anymore.
I'll type things. I'll be able to type.
Like you're trying to do like a cursive L and then an A and it just comes out.
I'll just be like, oh no, you know.
You'll be like you're like an EKG machine.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, like
that was the doctor anyway.
Like maybe that'll just like enough people will be as retarded as I am to like understand my like straight lines. We'll all just be able to understand each other's straight lines. Yeah. To be like, oh, I read that, you know.
Yeah, right. It's like because doctors have that funny handwriting.
Evolution.
It's like only nurses can read handwriting.
Yeah,
it's like a doctor's handwriting.
Well, exactly. Like
so only other morons will be able to read your writing.
No. Here's the thing. Like, who do you think's getting like that? Like, okay, like the whole thing about evolution is that you like. You get more dominant genes because like the dominant ones of that species are the ones that are banging and stuff and producing.
Yes, I understand.
Yeah, and so doctors are shitty at handwriting,
right?
And they're the dominant of our species, and they're getting the puss. Yes. And they're birthing kids that just suck at handwriting.
Here's where
we're gonna evolve out handwriting.
I like this.
Yeah.
But here's where this breaks down.
Okay.
Doctors are the intelligent people who are having like maybe 1 or 2 kids.
Yeah.
And the morons are the ones who are just fucking pumping out like dozens.
I think we should just let
recessive genes are definitely dominating the gene pool in America.
I think
there's zero question about it.
I think we should give doctors a pass on childcare. That's all I'm saying. They should just let them just like fucking pop out as many kids.
They should
just be like, there's no you got your doctorate, pop out as many kids as you want and have no responsibility.
They're too smart.
They just be like, all right, and then they just walk around just impregnating people. You know, why not?
Yeah. Well, here's the why not.
And if they get a fucking STD, they can just cure themselves. They're doctors.
So first of all, when you're saying doctors, we're only talking about male.
Or females.
Only time you're like,
well, no, I mean,
all these doctors need to go
too.
out to spread their seed.
Well, yeah, no, I mean, I'm just saying that the guys are going to be more efficient about it because they don't have to wait 9 months between, ejaculating.
It's totally fine. I don't respect female doctors either. But
Well, they can do one every 9 months if they
Right.
want. It just seems painful and not worth it. For them.
Here's what I'm saying though, is like, just because the doctor is smart, they're still gonna have to be fucking some recessive bitches. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but it's
there aren't enough high level intelligent girls for all these male doctors that you're referring to.
But the ones that are retarded,
these penist doctors.
No, I know, but the ones that are recessive that you're talking about are going to be going and finding worse human beings than doctors and having kids anyways. So might as well get them knocked.
It's better.
Might as well get them knocked.
It's better than two recessives.
Exactly. You get one dominant.
Yeah.
And then maybe that shines through, and then you get and then we have bad handwriting and real smart. Virile people that'll have more sex with other people.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's not bad. Now, here's one thing I'm going to say about you: is that you're always kind of talking about like the way the races need to mix and like who needs to breed with who.
God damn it! Listen, we were having good, clean fun. All right. Good God. Good God.
I'm sorry, bud. I'm sorry, but if you start talking to me about who gets to breed.
God damn it. Let's move on to the next fucking section.
Yeah, I was going to say, that was really, really fun to listen to.
You do make a great point. But also, though, if we're... And this... I hope I'm not making too sweeping of a generalization here either. I feel like if there's one... Like, amongst professions that are diverse, I think doctors are very diverse.
Oh, yeah. Oh, dude, yeah, of course.
So,
of course
so
they
that's
are.
actually... I mean, this would terrify, like...
Yeah,
white supremacists.
Oh, for
this
sure.
idea.
It would just be a big old blended country. Just tons of different.
Hey,
colors
brown is beautiful. Brown is
languages,
beautiful. I've always said that.
handwritings. Yeah, exactly.
I've
Yep.
always said that brown is beautiful.
I agree.
You know what else I think is beautiful?
What's that?
Fat people.
Me too. I think
So-
they're beautiful people.
They're really good. You know what's ugly?
Skinny white women.
No, Indians.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You're racist, dude.
What the fuck?
You're so
I like
racist.
how you just.
dude.
All right. Okay. Let's move on to the next segment, please.
All right, this next segment is called "Who's Uglier, Fat People or Indians?"
Fucking God.
All right, Alan, you go first. Who's uglier, fat people or Indians?
I don't like this segment.
All right, fine. Who's uglier, Native Americans or Indians?
So
We're all waiting.
So Father's Day is coming up.
Oh yeah. So, are you going to see your dad on Father's Day?
Yeah, I think so actually.
Oh really? Nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna be in town for Father's Day.
Cool.
I think you are too. Actually, you're gonna maybe see your old pop.
Might see Pop Pop. Might see him. Might bring little Ulysses along too. So you can see his
So
Pop
he's gonna
Pop.
see his pop with his pop.
Yeah, exactly. It'll be a cool thing. We'll got a bunch of dads hanging out.
Yep.
It's gonna be awkward. If my family asks me where Kathy went off to.
You guys haven't broken the news yet.
I mean, it happened hours ago. Give me some time.
Oh, fuck. So,
I'm still coping.
so is that?
I'm still coping.
Is this
dude.
why little Ulysses cut his wrist?
Well, he's grieving in his own way. Look, he's autonomous. He can do
He's
whatever
like,
he
I
wants.
don't know why he was doing it. I mean, his older sister did just fucking die.
If I go in there,
horrific
hey,
bus accident.
Look, if I go in there and I hug him right now, he won't be a Marine. He'll become one of those goddamn queers. All
That's
right?
a great idea. No, that's actually good thinking. That's good thinking.
Anyway, if Ulysses can be gay if he wants to be.
I love little Ulysses.
But I'm gonna do everything to nurture
That nature.
a Marine into him.
Yep, nurture that nature right into him.
So I'm not. So he might be crying in his bedroom right now with his little scar on his
Yeah,
wrist.
but all that mourning will turn into testosterone.
A cold-blooded killing machine.
Exactly.
One that a dad can be proud of.
Yep. Just violent, psychotic testosterone growing inside of his stomach.
I don't know about psychotic.
No, it's good. It'll be fun.
It'll be justified.
Well, no, he's got to have a little bit in him
Yeah, I think he will.
to be a Marine.
I mean,
That's preferable for being Marine.
look,
I think.
let's just say we're all grieving in our own ways right now,
Yep.
and I'm just gonna let him autonomously grieve.
All right.
I think it's my job as a parent.
Okay.
Look, if he's on the fucking when they're storming North Korea in 30 years from now, whatever that is, he's not gonna have anybody. He's not gonna have me by his side.
Yeah, I think he's going to be the one to take down Kim Jong Un or whatever one we're on.
Oh, you think so?
Is it Un?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kim Jong Un.
What's the next one gonna be? Do we
Kim
know?
Jong Dos.
I think it would be like the fourth though. So like Kim Jong Quattro.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Kim Jong Il.
Dude, that Kim Jong is ill as fuck.
Dude, what a
you know?
sick name.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be a cool name if you were a rapper. Right?
Yeah,
Well,
that,
I mean, he is a rapper, I think.
that Kim Jong is ill as fuck.
Well, he was. He's dead though, right? Kim Jong Il.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's definitely dead. Yeah, that's why Kim Jong Un is in power.
Right. Yeah.
If you guys are curious, I believe it's his sister that's next.
Oh, really?
Oh, that'll be
That
interesting.
should be interesting.
Is her name Kim?
There's literally the one that actually should be named Kim.
Kim Jong Kim?
You know, she's not gonna live to see the throne. That's
No,
not gonna happen.
They're not gonna allow that to happen.
You want to know why? Because Ulysses is gonna snipe her from the
Well, exactly.
from the,
No, I mean he's gonna take out the whole.
the beaches of North Korea.
Oh, look at that. It is Kim.
Well, he's gonna Kim Yo Jong. Kim Yo Jong. Okay.
Oh, so Kim must be their last name, which makes sense.
Well, yeah. I mean that's
They're
what
all
they're
called
like,
Kim.
Yeah. Yeah.
So her name was Kim. Kim.
But yeah, no. Little Ulysses is actually going to be the new leader of North Korea.
Oh yeah, and instead of taking it for America, he just turns around on his comrades and he just starts firing into them.
He's like, I own North Korea now.
After he kills all of the officers, he looks at everyone else and says, "Who's going to try to take this throne from me?" And they all will just get down on one
Yep.
knee.
It'll be like that one scene in Mulan.
And then Ulysses, he lifts his hand up, and everyone in North Korea rises.
Yep.
And I'm watching on live TV with one tear just dribbling down my face.
I'm proud of you, boy.
It's like, this is exactly what I wanted to create.
I'm proud of you, boy.
And then the first thing he does is he targets my house and said, every nuclear missile that we have right here.
Yep.
And I'm like, oh shit, I think I broke him. he passed Marine training just so he could commandeer North Korea's missile supply and bomb my house.
Yep. This sounds
It's
great.
a storybook ending.
This sounds
really.
great. Yeah. They could
Storybook ending.
There's gonna be movies made of this
I might make this movie.
before it happens.
Yeah, I mean, then
You're gonna have to do it beforehand and just like hope that it happens.
it'll just be like when Woody Allen had all those young girls in his movies. It's like, well, yeah.
Oh, he's a precursor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, or I mean, for
what?
him, it might have been just a cursor. So it's like what's going on right now. But yeah, you always put a little bit of truth into everything, right? So yeah, let's make a movie called Ulysses, I guess.
That's good. That's good stuff.
Hey, producer Pete, do you have a picture? Do you have a picture of this podcast?
I might.
Ooh.
All right.
All right. I like where this is going.
Can we see it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hey,
we need the little intro.
oh, the
Yeah, we need
music.
the
I
little
forgot
intro.
about the music.
Producer Pete's Fun Time Picture Time. Producer Pete's Fun Time Picture Time. That's a good one.
All right.
All right, let's go ahead and see this
I'm
picture.
really excited about analyzing this here.
Yeah, I don't know what to think.
I
You
bet.
ready?
I bet it's good.
Oh, I'm as ready as I'm.
Are you ready?
Oh,
Oh shit.
oh no, you're bringing it in.
All right, this is. I actually
Fuck
really
yeah.
enjoy this. All right. All right, so Alan, we'll start with with you.
No, so like, so what I initially thought was a butt crack is, it is a butt crack, but there's poop coming out of it. See, I thought the poop was a butt crack, but that's like just a real skinny poop coming out there, I think.
Okay.
All right, so and all around like, all right, so I'll explain the setting first here. So we're inside of a kitchen in a house,
Yeah.
and it looks like it has plaid walls, what I assume would be plaid colored walls, and some blue-haired top hat wearing ladies scrubbing some dishes and taking a poop at the same time. What is it? Are those mice coming out of the wall?
Yeah.
Okay. And then there's a kind gentleman out the window giving a little wave. I guess he doesn't know that she's taking his shit, or he doesn't know that she's taking his shit while doing dishes. I like it.
Yeah.
I think it's good.
Yeah, I think this is Abraham Lincoln.
Do you think it's
outside?
Do you think it's old Abe out there?
Yeah, I think so. So I think this is a bit of a period piece
Okay.
because I think people back during like Civil War times would would shit while they were doing their dishes.
Yeah, I mean, where else are you gonna? I mean, you're already like washing things. Like, if you take a shit, you could just wash your butt with the dishwater. Or
Now
whatever.
this concerns me here because this is either a small flying
Yeah.
saucer,
What is that?
or it's perhaps it's a radio. I think it might be a radio, and if it's a radio or
yeah,
stereo,
yeah.
then we're not looking at Civil War.
See, I'm assuming it's probably like a range top stove. Like, that's probably what we're like a stove or something.
Oh, you know
I
what
mean, maybe.
you know what I think is happening here?
What's going on there?
So these two have the same hat.
Yeah. Okay. So are we like back in time? Like, are these like pilgrim days?
Well, that's how I was trying to date it, and then I was also thinking like maybe she's like this guy has a lot of those hats, and she like broke into his house and stole that hat, and then now he's waving at her, and she takes a
signaling.
shit because she gets
she's scared.
yeah she gets so freaked out she just shits.
Yeah, he's like scarily waving at her house. She's like,
Yeah.
I know where you live
See,
now.
look at that sick smile on his face.
Oh yeah, he does have a sick.
I'm coming for that hat, and then she like feels the shit, just pulls her pants down just enough to get her asshole above the rim.
Oh,
and then
and the mice are coming to eat the shit.
yes, they are.
Ding, 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 ding.
Oh my god!
wait,
we got it.
wait.
a
You
second.
guys got it.
There's nothing further to explain.
That's
I mean, there kind of is, but like I'm so surprised. I'm so surprised you guys figured it out.
oh
so
my
quickly.
god.
By the
I
way,
mean, yeah,
producer
you
Pete,
did
this is a really good fucking drawing.
Like look at the like. I mean,
the detail.
yeah, when like in those like olden day pieces where like they went from like not knowing how to draw their lines like
Yes.
everything's like in a what do they call that where like all the lines are pointing to like a central point so they look right. Or whatever.
God damn it!
Yeah.
I can't remember either. But
Yeah, it's an art term of some sort, but it looks like it. All I'm saying is this looks like a professionally drawn photo. And,
sure does.
It looks like somebody took a picture of this event actually happening.
yeah.
Yep, it's
I
beautiful.
can't believe that. Like that's so stunning.
So what did we miss anything?
It's really a stunning photo.
is,
when
it
we're
is.
being
Well, no, I
honest.
mean, if you guys have more to say that just maybe isn't there, or I would like to hear about it.
small flying saucer
yeah. What
or
is- what is
It
that?
is
What
a
is that?
radio.
What's a
Okay.
radio?
Yeah, she's
Oh,
I was
fuck.
gonna put some notes, but I didn't have enough time.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I do see like a little pink line coming out of there. That might have been a music
That's
note.
an antenna, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All right, all
yeah,
right.
yeah.
This is a radio from 2001, maybe.
So question: Is
Yeah.
this lady's cabinets made out of cardboard? Like it looks like almost
It's wood.
cardboard. Oh,
It's brown.
Okay.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna screw
looks-
around with the color too much.
It looks like an actual it looks like cardboard color. That's why I was
It
asking.
does. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, who knows?
Oh wow. So there is a lot. Like you let the art speak for itself. You don't.
I can't.
All right.
What's up with the plaid walls too? Like that's a cool ass fucking. Is that wallpaper? Is that
It's just
wallpaper?
wallpaper I was thinking about.
You should put that wallpaper on the new house.
Yeah. All right.
It's a good idea.
That is a good idea.
All right, cool. Want to hit that? Want
yeah.
to hit that again to close out the segment?
Yeah. Well, hey, congratulations. I'm gonna have to give you something.
I mean, I'm proud of both of us.
I
yeah.
can't. I honestly can't believe it.
Yep, unbelievable. Producer Pete's Fun Time Picture Time. Producer Pete's Fun Time Picture Time. What a great segment.
That was excellent. All right,
like
so
that.
I would imagine you have a song here, huh?
I do, yeah. I actually, this one's gonna be good. I think this one's gonna turn out good for you.
It fucking better be.
Yeah. All right, so we'll get that rolling.
Yeah, we almost did a clean podcast today.
Yeah, we made it until like literally the last like 5 seconds here.
Yeah, we just barely
Missed it. All right, here's a song, you fucking degenerate.
All right.
All right.
Ever since my dad left me on the side of the road when I really had to go.
All right. Oh.
Oh, hey.
All right, that was the song, ladies. Well, it wasn't the song. You're gonna hear the song. We made the song a second ago, and then you'll hear it later after the fact. All right, thanks for listening to another episode. Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. We know there's a lot of dads listening to the podcast.
Yep. Welcome home, dads.
And then all the families who are sitting around the hearth listening to the podcast together. Also, have a good day and good week.
Bring your whole family to the podcast night every Tuesday.
Every single Tuesday, bring them over. I'm Josh DeLay. This is Alan Wagner.
Hello.
Hey, it's Pete, and I'll check you later. Happy
Peace
Father's
out,
Day.
guys.
Happy Father's Day. Goodbye, everybody. Here's the song.
the dish. But I gotta take a shit. So I put my top hat on that I stole from that guy who lives on Bleecker Drive. Then I get the water real warm. I add soap to the hot water. Then I put the dirty dishes in the sink. Then I look right up and I think, damn, is that the guy from Bleecker Street? Is he staring at me? Oh shit, I took a shit. Now the mice are going across the floor. I wish I didn't know, but I know what they're coming for. These mice always eat my shit. I know it's gonna happen. I don't have to predict it. Oh, what can you do when you're alone in the kitchen all by yourself and you gotta take a shit? You don't know what to do. You shit on the floor cause the man saw you. The man saw you and you stole his hat. It's a nice fucking hat though. So you got no regrets. The mice will eat all the shit. You don't even have to clean up the shit, cause the mice want to eat it. The mice really like to eat shit. I think of them as my kids. I wonder what my dad's doing this weekend. It's Father's Day. Fuck. Anyway, it's time for me to move on. It's time for me to get gone. I think I've embarrassed myself enough. I think I'm gonna leave this neighborhood. That man on Bleecker Street caught me brown-handed, wearing his fucking hat. I hate that guy. If I didn't hate him, I would cry. Cause crying makes me feel better. Cause I got so much shit inside. My dad left me one time on the side of the road. I really had to take a shit then. 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 I don't know why I always have to shit. Ever since my dad left me on the side of the road when I really had to go.